Hello children, I am Bindu. Today I am going to teach you the chapter Sound of Physical Science of grade 8. This is the third part of sound. Before going to the third part, we shall revise part 2. The larger the amplitude of the vibration, the louder is the sound. The higher the frequency of vibration, the higher is the pitch and the shriller is the sound. Sound is produced by vibrating objects. Sound travels through a medium like gas, liquid or solid. It cannot travel in a vacuum. The higher the frequency of sound, the higher will be the pitch. Music is produced by the regular patterns of vibrations. Sound with a frequency ranging from 20 Hz to 20,000 Hz is called sonic sound or audible sound. A sound with a frequency below 20 Hz is called a subsonic or infrasonic sound. A sound with a frequency greater than 20,000 Hz is called an ultrasonic sound. After the completion of this lesson, students will be able to learn music, noise, difference between music and noise, music instruments, types of instruments, example of instruments. Keywords to remember: wind instruments, reed, stringed, percussion, harmonium, melodious, trumpet, Chennai. This is the mind map of sound. We hear different types of sounds around us. For example, we can say the chirruping of a bird, the horn of a car, the rail engine sound, etc. Is the sound always pleasing? Does a sound sometimes cause discomfort to you? Some sounds are pleasant to the ear, whereas some are not. Suppose construction work is going on in your neighborhood. Are the sounds coming from the construction site pleasing? Do you enjoy the sounds produced by the horns of buses and trucks? Such unpleasant sounds are called noise. In a classroom, if all the students speak together, what would the sound produced be called? On the other hand, you enjoy sounds from musical instruments. Musical sound is pleasing to the ear. The sound produced by a harmonium is a musical sound. The string of a sitar also gives out a musical sound. But if a musical sound becomes too loud, would it remain melodious? Some sounds are pleasing to the ear and make us happy. The sound that provides a pleasing sensation to the ear is called music. Sound waves of different frequencies produce different sound notes. In the field of music, various musical instruments are used for the creation of sound notes. This includes instruments like sitar, violin, guitar, which use strings for the production of sound, and instruments like flute and shehnai, which use air blown into pipes for the production of sound. Music is produced by the regular patterns of vibrations. Musical instruments are categorized into 4 types as given below. Wind instruments, reed instruments, stringed instruments, percussion instruments. Wind instruments. In a wind instrument, the sound is produced by the vibration of air in a hollow tube. The frequency is varied by changing the length of the vibrating air column. Trumpet, flute, shehnai, and saxophone are some well-known wind instruments. Reed instruments. A reed instrument contains a reed. Air which is blown through the instrument causes the reed to vibrate, which in turn produces the specific sound. Examples of reed instruments include harmonium and mouth organ. Stringed instruments. Stringed instruments make use of a string or wire to produce vibrations and hence the specific sound. These instruments also have hollow boxes that amplify the sound that is produced. The frequency of sound is varied by varying the length of the vibrating wire. violin, guitar, and sitar are some examples of stringed instruments. A guitar string has a number of frequencies at which it will naturally vibrate. These natural frequencies are known as the harmonic of the guitar string. The natural frequency at which an object vibrates depends upon the tension of the string, the linear density of the string, and the length of the string. Percussion instruments. Percussion instruments produce a specific sound when they are struck, scraped, or clashed together. They are the oldest type of musical instrument. There is an amazing variety of percussion instruments all over the world. Percussion instruments like the drum, and tabla consist of leather membrane, which is stretched across a hollow box called the resonator. When a membrane is hit, it starts vibrating and produces the sound. Summary of the lesson. Musical sound is pleasing to the ear. Unpleasant sounds are called noise. The sound that provides a pleasing sensation to the ear is called music. Music is produced by the regular patterns of vibrations. Musical instruments are categorized into 4 types. Wind instruments, reed instruments, stringed instruments, percussion instruments, trumpet, flute, and shehnai are wind instruments. Tabla and drum are percussion instruments. Violin, guitar, and sitar are examples of stringed instruments. Examples of reed instruments are harmonium and mouth organ.